Keep it tuned in. AfroZim Radio out of Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwe Massive. You done know, right? Now she would dread this, so.
I love that one because Nahash is gonna be with me right here on AfroZim Radio. Today is gonna be another massive conversations. Remember, I don't call them interviews. Yes, big up to yourself all over the world, guys. Now this one. Now let's go to Vaga Vybz, straight up from Ethiopia. I like this one. Big up to yourself.
Jah is my strength, Jah is my son, Jah is my light, more sun and power. He raised me and blessed me along my way. Give thanks and praise on the rest of my day. Yeah. Jah lead me back to my roots and my culture and bless up my road to Agieh. I drop your scratch for our hands, waiting for I and I who stand for peace.
You feel it, my brother, you feel it?
It's never too late, bro. This prophecy was written in the ancient scroll. No time to hesitate now. We trample in the beast and Babylon.
You can feel it now. Massive. You feel this already?
Give thanks, yeah man, I'm feeling it. Feeling the vibe.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, my brother. Let me do this now. Greetings, my brother, in the name of Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. Vaga, you there, my brother? It's always network issues all the time, but remember this. We're gonna have this conversation right here on AfroZim Radio right about now. Big up to yourself, my brother Vaga. I love this song. It's called Jah is my word. So we're gonna play it and we're gonna reconnect with my brother straight out of Ethiopia. Yes, with DJ Agieh, massive tafating. Big up to yourself, my brother. Yes, you're reconnected now.
Praise on the rest of my day. Jah lead me back to my roots and my culture.
Yeah. I feel you, my brother.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Give thanks.
You're live on radio. I do.
Oh, what a blessing.
Yes, you're live on radio right about now. So I do appreciate that because some, it is what it is. That's the enough of doing this, nah?
Yeah man, we give thanks even for this, First I want to greet the people all the people tuning in to the AfroZim Radio right now.
I thought let's take the right. Jah is my word. Then we'll talk about right. Let's take it from the top. Big up to yourself.
We're about to take it back.
DJ Agieh on.
Breaking off another hot explosive mix.
We praise the Lord. Jah is my everything. Jah is my world. Jah is my love. Jah is my guide and protector.
I just love technology because now I understand it. Big up to everybody all over the world. Vaga Vybz is right here Wednesday on AfroZim Radio. This is massive tapatic. DJs Agieh's conversations all the time on AfroZim Radio. It's gonna be something else. So don't go anywhere. Let's play this song now. This is massive. It's called Jah is my word. Vaga Vybz, big up.
Jah is my everything. Jah is my world. Jah is my love. Jah is my guide and protector. He raised me and blessed me along my way. Give thanks and praise on the rest of my day. Jah is my strength. Jah is my son. Jah is my light, more sun and power. He raised me and blessed me along my way. Give thanks and praise on the rest of my day. Jah lead me back to my roots and my culture and bless up my road to Agieh. I drop your scratch for our hands, waiting for I and I who stand for peace. It's never too late, bro. This prophecy was written in the ancient scroll. No time to hesitate now. We trample the beast and Babylon fall. I put my hope cause Jah rock my world. He is my friend when I got no one. Jah keep me moving like a rolling stone. In this journey I'm never alone. Jah is my world, Jah is my love. Jah is my guide and protector. He raised me and blessed me along my way. Give thanks and praise on the rest of my day. Jah is my strength. Jah is my son. Jah is my light, warm sun and power. He raised me and blessed me along my way. Give thanks and praise on the rest of my day. My name is greater than the name.
I got my brother talk to me about this one, you know?
Stand on the mountain and pray.
Yeah, man, this is a blessing, you know. They say where two or more are gathered, Jah is always in their midst.
I'm going to play this song. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play it
Yeah,
to
man.
the end because it just get me over there, you know? And
Yeah, man,
the
run
name
it,
of the
run
song
it.
itself, just the name of the song, Jah is my
True.
bigger person.
Mass.
So now, track, greetings. In the name of his video, I'm going to say
Yeah,
Emperor
the
Haile
leopard,
Selassie the first. Rastafari, my brother. Big up to yourself. I like that.
Yeah, man, give thanks. What a blessing and joy to be on the AfroZim radio at this time.
The time difference got me, you know, for some reason. I'm happy because it's always, you're always an hour ahead of us. An hour ahead of us, and it doesn't change. And thank you very much for understanding, because we had to do this show earlier than Sleep Plan, the podcast that are happening right now in South Africa. Thank you very much, my bro, accommodating me in that effect. Thank you. I really do a big up.
More blessings and wonders.
Let's do this. Just the basic things that I really want to ask you, you know, and not because, yeah, when you're on AfroZim radio, most of the times with DJ Agieh, it's all about the music. That's what I concentrate on. I concentrate on the music.
True.
Because that's where the message is. You feel me?
Reality.
Right.
Truth
So,
is spoken.
nice one. So I want you to relax and just share just a little bit about yourself right now on AfroZim radio. The fans are listening to you right now, my brother. Vaga Vybz, straight out of Ethiopia.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Vaga Vybz coming out of Ethiopia. Reggae dancehall artist right now with 3 albums. The latest album entitled Redefinition with 20 tracks. Full of awakening and cautiousness. Yeah, man, I'm also currently the African Reggae Artist of the Year, awarded by the Global Music Awards.
Repeat that.
Yeah, so give
Repeat
thanks.
that.
Give
Repeat
thanks.
that. That's an
We're the
hour.
African Reggae Artist of the Year 2022, awarded by the Global Music Awards.
Right. Repeat that. That's an award for you, brother. That's an achievement. I like that, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks. It's the love of the people in Africa.
I love that, but big up to you. Continue, please. Don't let me cut you. I talk too much.
Yeah,
That's
man. Yeah,
Agieh.
man.
That's Agieh for you. Agieh talks.
Yeah, man, a little more about myself. I'm just on a mission to close the gap. We've been divided for so long and awakening people. So that is all. It's like my primary reason of being in the music industry. Awakening and healing. Closing the gap between we Africans and the rest of the world.
You know what we'll do?
Yeah, man.
We're going to cover that topic now. We're going to cover that topic. I want to do justice today because I want to concentrate playing more music, because there's a lot of songs that I have to play from Vaga Vybz. You feel me? Okay.
Whoa.
So let's do the Gideon boot.
With people after Zim right now.
Yes. So, let's do the Gideon boot right now. Let's play the Gideon boot. Then we'll come back. Then we have got a lot to talk about. You know, it's a reasoning tapati. Pick up on yourself.
Yes.
Get your tools up, lift your head up, rise up, put on your Gideons. Put away your fears, better hold your shield up. Let your light shine, never let it burn away. The tide is high, no matter what they say. Tomorrow will be a brighter day. You will see blue skies again. Hey, hey. Revelation fighter, burn up the lighter. Rastafari sealer, I'm an in the idol. Roll it up high, standing at the light. Every day we give Jaja thanks and praise. Gideon youth, rise up now. In a Gideon boot, better standing at the light. In a khaki suit, on the front line. Selassie, I
Watch them and I see a culture I come out of French and Jamaica.
in a Gideon boot, better standing at the light. In a khaki suit, no one to be free, live us to live.
Vibes. Let's burn down the radio station tonight. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. give, give thanks. Yeah, man. It's lovely. It's lovely. I love the work also. Give thanks. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I would love to also say big up to Marvin 42. He's been a key player in connecting African artists with the African media all over. Yeah, man. Give thanks and enough respect.
You know what? I realized something. I didn't realize that my microphone was off. I do apologize for that, all the listeners all over the world. Yes, I was talking about Marvin Fortitude. So when I was, yes, big up to yourself, my brother Marvin Fortitude, straight out of Uganda, my brother. Thank you very much for the opportunity to link up with artists from all over the world. We can talk about culture highs, man, mixed stars in Zambia, massa music right here in South Africa where DJ Agieh resides, and also now with Vaga Vybz in Ethiopia. You know, the feel, I like it. Big up to yourself, my brother Marvin
Give
42.
thanks to Marvin 42. He made me do a collabo with Denroy Morgan before he passed away. Rest in peace, Denroy Morgan. And also, he made it possible for me to work with Massa Music in South Africa. Also, we have a collaboration together too. So give thanks. Big up Marvin. No love and respect still. Out of Uganda.
Massa Music is a prophet. You know, like
Yeah, man.
a latitude. He's a prophet, that guy. I had a conversation
He's
with
amazing.
Massa.
He's amazing.
Latitude is a prophet.
Amazing spirit.
Yes. Now let's do this. But for vibes, straight out of the massive tap.
Thanks.
So we'll let's do this. Let's just do the pest analysis, right? So it's gonna be political, economical, social, and technological with regards to musical type of thing. What do you think about that? But
Give thanks.
I'm not.
Give
I'm not
thanks.
going to talk about the politics side of it. I'm going to put it at the end. I want to start to talk about the social,
Yeah, man. We're
part
ready.
of it.
We
On
don't
your
shy
side.
away from what's happening from the people, you know.
Exactly. Your music, my brother, for me, it's positive energy in our society, right?
Thanks.
And the point where you get to, do you regret any of the releases that you think, maybe you think that there's some ways that you could have used that could have changed the music on the social part of things? But we can break it down from, and I want you to break it down from there and explain to the fans right now on AfroZim Radio how your music is impacting people socially. So we start the S or the pest.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Give thanks. So, like I said, my mission is to heal and awaken. Most of the people who've been listening to my music have been connected to it not because of the drums and the kick and all this, but it's been most of it about the message. You see, right now, the system is pushing the wrong music, the wrong frequencies, the wrong vibrations. And when you awaken, you feel a responsibility to share a better vibration, a better frequency, a healing frequency, a better message so that you can awaken the mankind race so that we can all at least run away from the negativity and try to live more positive life.
100, I agree there, because for me, how I operate is, the first thing is the positive energy. There's some artists, upcoming artists that I've interacted with, young artists, and they
man.
could be off tune and in tune, but off tune. But I don't care about that. I look at the
man.
energy that they have. You feel me? Like what you said, is the positive energy, which is massive, because that's how things should be. Looking at the positive energy and the attitude itself, positive attitude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because one thing I'll say, like you say, how does the music impact the people? A person is 60% water, and we know water interacts with sound. Water keeps the memory of sound. So through the technique of producing good music, good frequencies, we can touch people's soul. We can heal people by just listening to music.
Yes.
And that's our purpose. We don't need to destroy the whole thing because of the commercial purpose of it. No, the art has to remain, the the healing has to remain, and the awakening has to go on.
Like I said, I just want to apply this theory, the pace analysis, the political part of things that how actually on music. And I'm happy,
Yeah, man.
like what you say, right? The political part of the politics and stuff. So we're talking about the social part of it, of things.
Yeah, man.
Do you regret not have said some words that think you could have said in your music? Can I bring? Yeah.
I don't think I regret. Because one thing I believe is music is a journey. We grow, we learn and grow. So if there's a message I missed putting in my earlier music on, it will come on the later music because it's a journey of growth. I'm growing with my audience. So there are no regrets in life. They're just lessons. We no regret at all.
Right.
Even mistakes, we learn from them.
You know, that is massive because I try to do music myself as a DJ myself. I try to, at some point, I try to sing here and there and stuff like that. But then there's a point whereby I would say, I could have said this, not this. That's where this question was coming from.
Yeah, man.
Do you regret not to have said the
that
words?
feeling comes.
Yes. Let's do this.
Yeah, man, that feeling comes in the earlier stage of music. But if you've been in music quite a time, then you understand it's a journey of growth. It's going to be a long journey ahead of you. So what you missed out later, you find a better way of packaging it and come back again.
This is very important for Mama Af. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about this song. Yes. And your message is always embodied in the music all the time. You know the thing.
Thanks.
Yes. I don't know. You know what I usually do most of the times is like, it's all up to you. Remember, it's a conversation. It's all up to you. Do you think we should discuss the song before I play it, or I should play it first, and then we talk about it?
I think it's better when people know what we're talking about after they've listened to it.
All right, go.
Give thanks. Yeah, man. Mama Africa is a beautiful song. It's a conversation between me and Mama Africa. We have faced enough problems over the years, and I believe time for healing is right now. Because, people have awakened. Different generations that have been putting us in different positions as Africans are fading away. This generation is going away, and it's up to the current generation and the next coming, the younger generation, to rebrand Africa, to heal Mama Africa, to give the value to Africa, not to sell Africa away again. So this is a conversation between me and Mama Africa, telling her to be firm. Yeah, man. Give thanks, no problem. We are reasoning. Yeah, man.
You know what? Yeah, what happened? You mentioned the word selling Africa there, right? But most Africans, I always discuss this issue with most artists on radio. And I always say, do you know that Africans outside, not in Africa, actually talk about unity in Africa more than we in Africa, which is bad. We, the people right now in Africa, do not actually cherish the heritage that the Africans that are outside Africa. You feel me? You see,
I feel you, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it disturbs me.
The reason why our brethren in the diaspora feel the unity more than we do, because when you go foreign, when you go out of Africa, and you see a black man and you see a black woman, you will not care which country she or he is coming from. Yes. You only care that he's black and he's African. But when you come back on the continent, we should put away the lines, the borders, these things that divide us. And just remember, we're just African people.
Well, let me say this shout out right now. Big up to yourself, my sister Agieh Israel from Dominica. We spoke about these things on radio, and we were cancelled. The show was actually taken down YouTube. We were talking about the same things that we're talking about right now. You feel me? The things that we're talking about right now.
Because they don't want people to awaken. They don't want people to awaken and know the truth. There's no difference between a brethren in South Africa and a brethren in the Northern Africa, or in the Western or in the Eastern. We're just one, divided by lines and borders of the colonial master.
Exactly, 100% right. Let's play Mama Africa, and I also did a song called We Are Africans. I released it last month, but it is about Vaga Vybz right now. We were talking about the same thing, unity in Africa. That's why I said, let's do this one now. Pick up on yourself. I like that. Right, guys, for those who are joining me right now, my name is DJ Agieh on AfroZim Radio, and with me is Vaga Vybz from Ethiopia. You know the thing with DJ Agieh all the time. This conversation, you know the things, they are not even scripted at all. We don't do that because we want to have a conversation, not an interview. Pick up to yourself all over the world.
Everything is gonna be alright. They told you black is not beautiful, yet the dark continent is so wonderful. They take your wealth and claim to be powerful. The misinformation is so hurtful. You're the backbone and mother of the world. You got the beauty, mother nature, I confirm. You got the roots and culture, spread the word. I know the future will be brighter, I affirm. Don't you cry, don't you cry. In love and unity stand firm. Don't you cry, don't you cry. In love and unity stand firm. Mama Africa, don't you cry. Stand united in your pride. Mama Africa, wipe your tears. The moment you've been waiting for years. Don't you cry, don't you cry. Everything is gonna be just fine. Mama Africa, don't you cry. Stand united in your pride. Mama Africa, wipe your tears. The moment you've been waiting for years. Don't you cry, don't you cry. Everything is gonna be alright. So let no boundaries define you, for the African spirit lives on. Let the love guide and unite you, for the African groove to carry on. You're my brother, you're my sister. We got to live in harmony together. Stop the wars, help one another. Let's enjoy this beautiful weather. Don't you cry, don't you cry. In love and unity stand firm. Don't you cry, don't you cry. In love and unity stand firm. Mama Africa, don't you cry. Stand united in your pride.
True, Mama Africa, don't you cry.
That is something else, you know. The good thing about today's show is Nahashi from Los Angeles, United States of America, also is going to have another conversation right now for Zimbabwe. The same type of thing. Big up to yourself, Nahashi. Type of thing, and also Jennifer Cheshire, straight out of Texas, United States of America. I like that. It's going to be a massive session. Big up to this song, bruh. Break it down.
Yeah, man.
Because when I listen to it, the acoustic part of that's exceptional for me because it was chill. It's about talking about.
Yeah, man. People need to listen to the message loud and clear. So the acoustic had to be chill, and the drums also had to be African in a way. Yeah, and the message is simple for everyone to hear and understand.
I think it's just self-explanatory over there, and I wish I could have done better also on my song Africans. The problem that we had, we mentioned few African nations, because 52 African countries.
Yeah, man.
That I regret that.
Yeah, the best thing to do is you can mention the north, east, west, and south.
100%. 100. I like
yeah,
that.
Man.
So we did the social technology, but because that's the best analysis that we are doing right now. Technology, in terms of your music, how does it impact your music? The technology part of it, you know? Yeah,
it's been so helpful. It's been so helpful. I'll give an example of recording from home during the lockdown and sending the files to my producer. Because songs like Mama Africa was during lockdown when I recorded them. And it's been really helpful doing a post-production when you're just in two different places. People are locked down, they can't move, but still the work is going on. And also the same way with interviews, that just like this one, I give thanks.
That is massive, because this is technology on the music, because Agieh is right now in South Africa. I'm a Zimbabwean myself. You're over there, my brother, in Ethiopia. Anyway, having a great discussion. So on the T part of the pest analysis, it's massive. So technology, we are okay. So socially, we spoke about it. Technology, we are good. And I'm happy. Big up.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Let's go to economics.
Yeah, man.
And the money type of thing of things on the basic. I don't know. What do you think about just applying the pest analysis in terms of our conversation? I don't want to impose things most of that, but I was just putting it in this perspective: the economical, social, technology, and political, which I have to talk about. But anyway, we're gonna talk about it anyway right now on AfroZim Radio. You feel me? So on the economical part of things, let's talk about the economical part of things. On your
Yeah, it's very key. Economy is important in every part, or in every, I would call it, in every industry. So if we're doing music as a career, right now you can hear the voice of Vaga Vybz, but when you get back to the works, it's a whole team. It's a whole team of people who've been part of these projects. The players of instruments, the producers, the people mastering the songs. It's been a whole team. So when we don't have the economic part of it, then the train can't run.
It can't.
It can't. It would be delusional. It would be delusional to say the economic part of it is not important.
No, the economical part of it is very important, my brother. Very, very important, because to show a result. And for me, when I look at the economical part of things, the result should be the money. And I always
also the business. Sometimes it may not be visible money, but the cooperation going on into the businesses that are running.
Exactly. What I'm trying to put out is since a conversation between me, the way I look at it myself is, there's a concept that I apply. You might not agree with it. I love it because I took it from the Bible, which says, seek it for God first, and all these things will be added unto you, right? But I didn't look at that verse as it is. I look at it as in a different way, which says, if I love music, I'm going to do music with a passion, and I'll do it better. And money will be added, because I'm not going to start the music business with an intention to make money. You feel me?
Getting money. On my side, you would be in a wrong business. You would be so wrong, because that's not how it goes.
Yes, on my side, that's how I look at it.
It's true.
Yeah. I just believe money, the money part of it, it's an addition of the things that I love to do. That's what I believe in.
Exactly.
And if I'm going to start to do a business, any business anybody else do, if you start that business with that mentality that you want to make money there and there, you're going to drop it if the money doesn't come. But we know that business don't work like that, So do the things that you love, man. Do the things that you love, and money will be added unto you. That's why I took that verse from that Bible and applied it on the social factors. That's me.
Yeah, man. Enough respect. You see, someone said, do something that you love, and then you will not have to work again in your life.
Exactly, 100%. Right?
So there's like your principle, like you say, seek the kingdom of heaven, and everything that will be added unto you.
Exactly.
But right now, remember, you have to there's a seed you have to sow in order to reap.
100%.
So you have to know what season to plant that seed, when to take care of it, and when to harvest.
Yeah, because when I look at things, most of the times I look at people that says, you're trying to sell the product that you do not have. if you're going to sell a product, I would say create the product first before you can sell it. That's the concept.
Give thanks.
You see,
Give thanks.
that's how I look at
Give
it.
thanks.
Just to create the product first before you sell it. That's
Yes.
me. That's
So
yeah.
No, same way here, because I mean, if it was for the money or the economic part of it, right now I would be a businessman. I would say, not on this mission of reggae and spreading awakening.
You see.
Yeah, but we say for every action there's a reaction.
Every action to come by.
Yeah, man. So we have to take care of the right action in order to get back the right reaction. Economically, be it socially, be it all the other parts.
We have to do justice on the music. This one.
Yeah, man.
I don't think 1 hour is good. Let's see what happens. The problem that I have right now. Let me tell you something for a fact.
Next time we can even do another.
Right. Big up to yourself. And you know what, Vaga? You know, my brother. Since I'm gonna have Nahash, right? We can do the session with Nahash and finish it. Then, if it is okay, we can always come back, the three of us. Because I feel the positive energy, on the artist that I'm gonna have. Yes, because I've got you, Vaga, from Ethiopia, and Nahashi from Los Angeles, America, over there, and Agieh is right here in South Africa, but in Zimbabwe with myself, and it's gonna be a massive thing. So we can have that, but we have to do justice on Nahashi's part. Then after that, it will be just anything goes. What do you think about that?
Give thanks, Rastafari.
My brother, I'll talk to my brother Nahashi. This is gonna be massive. Jennifer Sheshia, I know my sister, she's tuned in right now. But my sister, yes, I just put it across to you. Yes, let's make it happen. This is the things that I love to do, because it's not an interview with Vaga Vybz right here on Afro. It's a conversation. Let's play this one, guys. No bad mind.
Whoa! No bad mind this time.
Yes.
See, in the society, when man try to rise, there's always someone with a bad eye, bad tongue, speaking this and that. But we say, wish well and you will achieve well.
Bad mind.
So we say no bad mind in this time. Just clean heart, pure love.
I think they fell in that perspective, because we spoke about the social, right? We covered the social, we covered the economic, we covered the technical. We haven't spoken about the politics, and that is the Babylon system over there that we're talking about. What do you think about? That's the Babylon system. On the past analysis of our discussion, because our discussion is just based on the past analysis. Simple, right? My brother, yes.
Your peace, love, and respect.
Yeah, so everything has been politicized right now, you see. Beat the music, people don't beat the food, people getting GMOs, not natural organic food and everything. So we need to look deep within and see whose interest are we serving. Are we serving the people? Are we serving the people, the human race as a whole, or are we serving someone's interest?
My brother, let's come back to that one. A very tricky question, because there's a lot of aspects that I would want to throw at you. We have to look at the perception, narratives, how people look at the world. You feel me?
Yeah,
yes, how people look at the world based on that. And that's the political part of it. That's why I had to put it last. Yes, important. That's the bad mind. That's the Babylon system over there. Big yes. I like that. Let's do this, my brother. Let's play this song.
Onto the world. We bring you peace, love, and respect. Fast Kings, Titan. Bad man can't come around we, When the bad mind people, them a come. We have to step out and show.
Right, guys, for those who are joining me right now, my name is DJ Agieh on AfroZim Radio, and with me right now is Vaga Vybz. That's straight out of Ethiopia. Massive discussion that we're having. Remember, these are conversations all the time right here on AfroZim Radios. They are not interviews. Big up to yourself, my sister Jennifer Sheshia. She's the one who told me that. She said, make them conversations, and we have done it, and it works well because it's a reasoning type of thing. Pick up to yourself all over the world. The SDB, my brother, massive.
No bad mind.
Anytime we step up on the positive vibe, we are fling some.
No bad mind.
Me make you hear me now.
No bad vibes.
Look here, how you step on the shoe. Only good vibes me choose. And to jam me stay true. Me no have no house and car. And true life it hard. But me know say me have to work hard. Me see a little split with my friend. See a little food with the angry street kid pan Ben. So whether it's a black or white, true it only one life. Me no war just a live up.
And also remember, after this session today, I'm gonna have Nahashi straight after Los Angeles, United States of America, massive conversation again. And you know, this conversation is taking a lot of stuff but you know me, all the time, everything is different. Nothing is scripted here because I love to do that because I've got the respect for the creators, the artists all over the world. Big up to yourself, but it's Agieh.
Hey you, Mr. Bad Mind, you're wasting your time spreading rumors and lies about me, that's side. But I know you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Hey, Mr. Bad Mind, you're wasting your time spreading rumors and lies about me, that side. But I know you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yes, DJ Agieh.
I love this one.
Lovely.
You know, it's lovely. You know, I have to put across to you because at the end of our song, spreading lies about me, even understanding me.
Right.
Yeah, I want to. You know what? I think it will give me also an opportunity to share this with some of the fans all over the world about Agieh. You know,
Please.
I mean, like this is how I speak. This is how with. And I always look at if I'm talking differently and stuff like that. That's a language. I might have missed some words as I speak incoherently and stuff like that. And most people will be saying other things because I've heard that. You know, do you know why I'm saying that? I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that when people say, Agieh is already always drunk. You know, I was disturbed when I heard that for the first time. I was disturbed when I heard that for the first time. I was disturbed. But then I realized, no, they do not know me. They're just assuming things and stuff. But in our language, we call it chirlemi. What you call it is just speech impediment or speech impairment and stuff like that. I cannot pronounce words according to the human standards. You feel it?
Yeah, man.
My tongue does not allow me to do that. But I try. I make an effort to do that all the time.
DJ Agieh, I will say there's no one accent for any language.
There's no accent. That's
just how you can communicate.
100%.
Give thanks.
Because I always look at if I'm gonna be speaking differently, because English is the second language to me.
We're Africans. We have our mother tongue.
Big up,
and that's our first language, you know. So we're influenced from our first languages.
Yes.
Even we from different parts of Africa, we speak English differently. So it's
That's
because of our mother dialect. Yes.
I think it's not fair from my own perspective to call them accents. For me, I would want to call them
languages.
Yes.
But the way they are spoken,
exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. That's how languages for me, from my side. When I look at languages are based. People speak different regions, right? Some the king had problem with the tongue and stuff like that. The commoners had to follow how the king speaks. So if somebody speaks differently, I'll just look at language accents. That's me.
Yeah. But like I would say, even English itself, when you hear someone from Texas and you hear someone from another part of the US, and then you hear a Black American, they all speak in English, but differently.
Differently. That's another language. So let's talk about the politics type of thing. That's another subject that I was trying to avoid on radio because I'm an advocate, free speech myself. I see
give thanks.
the warmonger vampires. I call them out.
Wow.
You feel me?
True,
And
true.
I remember I mentioned that the session that I had with Agieh from Dominica, my sister, it was cancelled when we called out some of these things that is happening in this world. We can talk about a lot of stuff. And on the politics side. So for me, I always call out the warmongering vampires.
This is our responsibility. We can't shy away from it.
How does it impact the politics part?
It does impact my music a lot.
The cancelling culture.
Oh, yeah. You know, when it gets to this part, there's so many aspects that we can touch. Because starting from content restriction and all this, like you say, they deleted your conversation with Mr. Agieh.
Yes.
So there are a lot of restrictions now to the music itself.
Exactly. And I thought about it, my brother, telling you, because I saw it, I realized that they don't have to tell you anymore that we're not going to post this or we're not going to share this, right? And when you post something, they would have just deplatformed. And
exactly,
it's a system that I've realized that is working against people who speak about the truth. Free speech, it's free speech. It is what it is. If you don't like it, I always say to most people, just change the channel. Don't come to the channel that says, I don't want to listen to this. Right?
There's so many channels you can tune into, but if you want to find out the truth and awakening,
exactly. You cannot go to a racist channel or black supremacist or white supremacist channel and start to complain about it. Don't do that. If my concept from my side, I would say that if your team is not winning on this channel, go to the channel where your team is winning. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, man.
I don't know from your side. I want to hear from your side.
No, from my side, like you've heard from songs like Mama Africa and there are other songs you'll hear about, like Gideon Booth, where he say African problems, African solutions. There's so many. I touch these parts. I can't stay away from them because I'm affected every day.
And let's talk about that now.
Why do I have to get a visa to go to a next African country?
Let's talk about that now, Vaga. You see, most of these mainstream non-artists, I would say, they are mainstream non-artists because they conform to the system. Everybody who does not conform to the system, this is who we are because they control the perception and the narrative and stuff like that. But we don't care about that.
No.
We're going to continue
we refuse to be that
exactly.
Side.
You feel
we
me?
refuse to be that side.
Exactly.
We refuse to be that side. That's why we stand for the truth.
Exactly.
And they say when you stand for the truth, be ready to stand alone.
Let me do this for you. We stand for the truth all the time. We stand for the truth. Never falter, never change.
And when you stand for the truth, you're ready to stand alone.
Never falter, never change.
No, not at all.
500 years from here, things will change. And most people will say, this was wrong. What happened to Vaga and Agieh was wrong. You shouldn't have done that. 300 years. It will be a long time. We will be gone, my brother.
Yeah, man. But we'll have played our part,
Yes, exactly. That's how I look at music whenever I'm on radio. That's why I don't look at the numbers, because I think some of the artists, they look at the numbers, but they do not understand the ideology behind the movement. Because the movement is not about the numbers. It's not about the numbers.
That one person getting the message and that one person passing it on to the next person.
Let me say this. My sister Jennifer Sheshia, you heard that. You said that to me yesterday. You know what Jennifer said to me? She said, straight out of Texas, and massive big up to yourself, my sister Jennifer Sheshia. She said that to me yesterday. Even one person listening to you right now, that is more satisfying more than anything else. Numbers are nothing because numbers conform system.
Yeah, man.
Yes, we have to talk about it, man. We have to create our own. We are creating our own system. As long as they deplatform, they do actually deplatform, brother. I'm telling you for it.
So many brethren of mine have been
We are
deplatformed.
being deplatformed.
Reasoning about awakening. They've been
Exactly.
deplatformed.
Everybody will say something that conforms the system, and we can post
Yeah,
it.
man.
We can post it. It doesn't go viral. But if you conform to the system, it goes
If you do
viral.
something nasty, it goes viral.
It
If
goes
you do
viral.
something awakening, they keep it under. But they can't fight the efforts of the positive energy because they're more stronger than the negative energy.
My brother, that's why I'm talking to you right now on Africa and sharing these thoughts. Because most people, they don't. It's just about perception of the world. You can choose how you can see it. But for me, DJ Agieh, my brother, I'm telling you, numbers for me, the non-event. Because
it's a non-event.
It's a
don't worry
non-event,
about
yes.
the numbers.
Yes, because life does not start and end with us, my brother, because 500 years from here, other people evaluate the same way we are evaluating some of the things that happened like 2,000 years from here. You feel me?
Give thanks, thanks.
My brother, you know what? 4 minutes from being cut off from electricity, I hope that, let me do this, the shutouts. Then electricity cuts off for some reason, for some river, you would have done the shutouts. Then the other music play it right here, right?
Yeah, man, I want to big up all the people tuning in right now all over the world. I want to big up my people in Ghana listening in. I want to big up all the people in Uganda, all the people in Ethiopia right now, all the people in Zimbabwe. All I want to say is let's keep the love, let's keep the unity, and Jah will lead the way. Big up Marvin.
42. I like that. Massive tapping. Let's do Awaken. You know the song Awaken, right?
Awaken.
Yes. Talk about it, because I'm gonna play it right now on radio. Yes, Awaken.
Yeah, you won't tell them to wake up. Let them wake up. Nice. This is a true tune talking about people waking up from slumber. They've been system.
Yes.
But when we wake up in numbers, we'll be even stronger because unity is strength.
Nice. I'm gonna bring you back on radio. You know what? When you do shows with DJ Agieh, most of the times on AfroZim, Effects, it's a journey on AfroZim radio. And big up to yourself, my brother SDB and DJ 10 for sharing the same vision that we have. When you join the AfroZim radio, it's a journey. Our conversation right here on radio, it doesn't end here, my brother. You understand? It's continuous. So,
but I want to say give thanks, DJ Agieh. This has been a nice reasoning. It's been a nice conversation.
Don't be surprised, SDB calling you when he has his shows. Just we'll have to do that so that you can just come on radio and give thanks to the people and say hi to people and give an update about you.
It's family. It's family.
Yes, it's family. It's always
coming
continuous.
Back home is never a problem.
Nice one, my brother. It's always continuous and automatically. You know your music is also on that DJ Agieh's playlist all the time. I like that. Big up to yourself, my brother. Vaga Vybz.
Yeah, man, that's a love and respect, DJ Agieh.
Nice one. Big up to yourself, my brother. And we'll talk more off radio, and that's a journey that we have started over there. And most of the artists that we are again interviews with, and also SDB and DJ 10, all the artists that are part of AfroZim Radio, they're gonna have their own dedicated page on AfroZim Radio, whereby it's gonna be afrozim.com/Vaga Vybz. So those pages are coming up. We haven't activated some of the pages because we want to activate all of them at one go, because we don't want to make it feel like we're favoring artists. You feel me? So what we're doing on AfroZim Radio is on your page, your Spotify, your YouTube, and everything there on your page on the afrozim.com. Yes, that's why I would love to do it.
We say give thanks.
Yes, 100%. Big up by yourself. I like this. You know what, my brother, before I let you go, okay? That was humbling having you on radio. It was humbling having you on the radio and having a conversation with you, my brother. Unfortunately, the time is not on our side because of these power cuts and stuff like that. I do not know what's going to happen from now because it's already 8 p.m. Central African time. The power can cut off anytime. I don't use a laptop. I use a desktop. That's the system that we use right on AfroZim radio stuff. But remember this.
Give thanks. This was their timing. You know.
Nice.
We just have to give thanks.
Thank you very much. Pick up on yourself. We'll play your music. We're going to send you the mixtape and the recording of this session. And the listeners who were not part of the beginning of this session will listen to this session from the beginning. Pick up.
Give thanks, DJ Agieh.
Right, guys, for those who are joining me right now, my name is DJ Agieh on AfroZim Radio. That was a wonderful session that I had with my brother. All the time, I call them conversations. I think most of the listeners who were tuned in will understand why I call them conversations, not an interview. No, because Vaga Vybz is not looking for a job at AfroZim Radio, yes. And it's a conversation, it's a reasoning type of thing. I like that. Big up to yourself. Remember this. Later on today, I'm going to have Nahashia from United States of America. Massive. Another conversation coming your way with DJ Agieh on AfroZim Radio. Big up yourself. Right.
Wake up from the system. Say the wake up, don't be a victim. Say the wake up from your slumber. Let's rise up in the big numbers. Wake up from the system. Say the wake up, don't be a victim. Say the wake up from the slumber. Let's rise up in the big numbers. We have to rise and show the people what's right from the wrong. Let's share some love among the people, one hard and strong. No matter what the Babylon will do, still the wicked will rise and fall. Even when them come, divide and rule. I will know the truth, I will walk in tall. Open up your mind, it's awakening time. Out of the matrix, awakening style. System of all this as I am profile. The darkness and light would I never live together. Say the wake up from the system. Say the wake up, don't be a victim. Say the wake up from your slumber. Let's rise up in the big numbers. Wake up from the system. Say the wake up, don't be a victim. Say the wake up from the slumber. Let's rise up in the big numbers. My people again now. And live again now. My people again now. And live again now. My people again. And live again. My people again. And live. Say the wake up from the system. Say the wake up, don't be a victim. Say the wake up from your slumber. Let's rise up in the big numbers. Wake up from the system. Say the my people again now. And live again now. My people again now. And live again now. My people again. And live again. My people again. And live. Say the wake up from the system. Say the wake up, don't be a victim. Say the wake up from your slumber. Let's rise up in the big numbers. Wake up from the system.
Blindfold.